Hello everyone and welcome back to Casting My Climb. Let's go over the teams for now. So, on the blue team we have Pantheon in the top lane. Shaco is going to be the jungler. Akali is the mid laner. Ezreal's the bot carry. And Senna is the support. While the red team has Tahm Kench in the top lane. Nocturne is going to be the jungler. We're going to turn that off, of course, for a moment. Anyway, so Nocturne is going to be the jungler, Muzzler the mid laner, Xayah the bot carry, and Pantheon the support. So, for clarity's sake, I am going to be the Xayah. Pantheon goes in there, gets on top of the Senna. Senna takes quite a bit of damage. Half HP already gone there, and yeah, backs off. The red team get quite an advantage. Senna did have to burn her potion there already, so she's not looking quite good here. And of course, for clarity, I am the Xayah in this game. And this is somewhere in gold. I don't remember which one. Pantheon flashes over, gets the ignite out there. Senna flashes away there as well. Xayah goes in there. First blood goes over to the Pantheon. Ezreal's holding on as much as he can right now. A lot of damage there. Ezreal's still holding on barely. Pops the barrier, and that is going to be it out of the top side. So 1-for-1 trade there. Both supports go down. 1 kill for the Ezreal, 1 kill for the Pantheon. Quite a heavy play here already here for the start. Yeah. A good way to start. Akali goes pretty heavy onto the Muzzler, but takes a bit of damage and backs off there. Muzzler has to be very careful on to play around this one. Tahm Kench just setting up there. Aatrox going there. Nocturne is coming around from the side. Looks like Aatrox wasn't expecting that Pantheon. There is now the fear coming out of there. Will the Tahm be able to get on top of that one? Or is that going to be it? Okay, Aatrox managed to survive that one. Tahm Kench only has half HP, so could be an opportunity here. Akali goes pretty heavy on the Muzzler. Does take a tower shot there. This is probably not what you want to do in this case right now. X-Flash from the Pantheon gets on top of the Ezreal. Belly Color is not enough to pick that one off yet. Oh, ignite onto the Tahm Kench. There's quite a bit of flash from the Tahm Kench as well. They're going in there. Aatrox gets a good fear gets feared out of there by the Nocturne. Takes quite a bit of damage. There comes the knock-up from the Tahm, and he picks up the kill. 2-1 for the red team already. About a 500 gold lead in favor of the red team already. The blue team have to keep an eye out what they want to do here, and Akali's still going pretty heavy on the pressure here and bounces out of there once again. X-Flash once again from the Pantheon, but not enough to really do anything about that one. However, pretty heavy play here already from the red team. They're trying to extend their lead as much as they can already. Nocturne sitting quite nicely there. Threat of a Hex Flash gets on top of the Senna. A bit of damage is into the Senna, and Blade Caller not enough to get the root out of that one. Ezreal has to be very careful about this one. Pantheon is there as well. Throws out once again a spear. Aatrox not warding anything. Going in a pretty dangerous game there. Tahm Kench comes around there now. Nocturne comes in once again. Gets the fear. This is not where you want to be if you are the Aatrox. It's a good hits there. He's almost there. Dropping pretty low. Shaco comes in now. Pretty late, but it's all good. Tahm Kench takes quite a bit of damage. Nocturne tries to help as much as he can. Shield up there from the Tahm, and he gets a pickoff. And that's a 2-0 in the top lane for the red team. That's 4-1. Ready in the game, and we're not even at 4 minutes yet. The lead has ballooned to about 1,300 about. Tahm Kench has 2 kills. He's going back now home. Very satisfied with the job right now. Akali goes once again heavy onto the Muzzler. Muzzler takes quite a bit of damage, but not enough to put him down yet. Gotta keep that in mind right now. Ezreal holding up as much as he can. So, to talk about this, the last 2 weeks have been a bit of a chaotic time. I did put some effort in something different for a bit. And other thing that I did was a lot of work. Oh, Aatrox goes there heavily in, pulls in Tahm Kench, but he's not getting shot by the tower, so I think that was the play that Aatrox was hoping for, to be honest. Aatrox was very low Tahm Kench. If he got the tongue there, it would have been it for the Aatrox, but Tahm is playing this very, very careful. Yeah, but basically I was a bit doing other things and took some effort in there for that. Bit of work schedule was a bit off there as well, so. But it kind of cleared up. It took a bit of a weekend time. These games are all from, as we're recording this right now, the Sunday, so the games are from Sunday. Put in a bit of effort for the Sunday games. Did do a stream on Friday. Didn't really work out because my leak was kind of bugging out. Don't know what that was about there because seems like the graphic driver was kind of off there. Anyway, there goes the Aatrox on top of the Ignite is out there. Aatrox is dropping pretty low, and Tom Kench gets another one, and that's a 3-0 Tom Kench already. This is not where you want to be. Oh, good jump there. Bull in the Blade Caller, and that's a dead Senna, and that's another kill. 6-1 and 6 minutes into the game right now. The red team are just rolling with what they can do right now. Malzahar backing off here. But yeah, basically, been a bit of stuff going on in the background. Trying to get a bit more on this right now. Plan to do a few other things that you probably see in over the week, to be honest. Right now, Nocturne is getting pressured quite a bit by the Shaco, and he's not in a good spot right now. It's a flash over the wall. Might have a way out of this one right now. Tom comes around there trying to give him some backup after all what he's done for him, so looks fine. Oh, Aatrox looking for some more here. Tom is not in good position though. Gets a good bite on to the Shaco. Shaco's dropping pretty low. Does get the dagger in there and kicks him out. Malzahar looking for the pressure on the Akali. Akali gets the ult from Malzahar, and now Nocturne comes back in there, and that's a pickoff. And 7-2. Not a good look for this red team right now. The lead is expanding further and further. And this top heavy play that the Nocturne has brought into this game. And that's something you'll see in a lot of these replays, to be honest, from at least from my side of the team. A lot of the plays are I think I had one game where the jungler went in my direction more than its top lane. I've figured lately since Silver was kind of like it split up. Sometimes the jungler was there, sometimes he wasn't. It was just kind of a mixed bag. But in Gold, I've been realizing a lot of junglers go for the top plays. I mean, it makes at a point it kind of makes sense because honestly, the bot lane, you have two players in there. You can't really do that much different. Can't do that much difference from making there, but it still feels kind of weird to have your jungler not there. Tom Kench goes on to Aatrox once again. Aatrox is not having a good time fighting this Tom Kench, and he's going in there. Gets the stun on Aatrox. Aatrox is not looking good with the HP pool. And Tom Kench for the Aatrox luckily doesn't have his ult. Meanwhile, red team does pick up the Void Grubs. No Drake has been taken yet. The other thing to keep an eye out for. Everything is going pretty heavy here. Once again, you can see Tom Kench looking for the pressure, and Aatrox is coming in from the side, so this is going to be an interesting play about this right now. Do they want to go for this? Well, they're considering what they want to do. There is the rest of the blue. There's a call. Oh, Aatrox once again, but there's the Mountain Drake. Shaco did pick that up while everything was going on. Aatrox, not a good timing once again, and gets eaten up and taken out, and that's the 4th death already. And now it's 8-2 in favor of the red team. I don't really know if this is really what you want to do if you are this blue team, if you want to try to go in the Tom Kench, because Tom Kench is a bit of an awkward player, to be honest. Ult on the Akali, all is good about that one. Here comes out of the Ignite onto the Malzahar as well. Shaco's coming in there. Nocturne comes in now, finishes off the Akali, so it's a 1-for-1 trade at least here right now. Both mid laners go down. Nocturne gets on top of the Shaco, but he gets in tower range, so that's not really the play you want to go for. And that means 3-9 in favor of the red team. 2,400 gold is the lead right now. Art's still on the Tom Kench, so he's being a big boy right now. And I find it amazing that kind of the old Ezreal build has kind of moved back into favor. Or at least that's what I've seen on Ezreal's. For a time I did play Ezreal myself, but I'm not really a big fan of Ezreal. I'd rather play a Jhin, or right now like a Xayah, Smolder. Those kind of characters are more in my wheelhouse, and that's what I'm trying to focus on really. That's kind of like my kind of going towards my pool. You will do see during this session I had, there is one game where I wasn't one of those three. Oh, Pantheon comes in there right now. A lot of damage being put on top of there. Senna goes for the ultimate there. Xayah goes with her ult there, pulls in the daggers, gets a pick off there. Ezreal doing a lot of damage. Xayah flashes over the wall, takes one auto attack. However, meanwhile, there is that fight as well. The camera did just move away, but basically what happened there, Aatrox does get a kill onto the Tahm Kench. Well, Pantheon kills Ezreal there. Basically what happened in my place was I stepped back to do an auto attack on the Ezreal, and I paid the price for that one. Basically, that's how I would look at it. And Essence Reaver on the Xayah. Kind of my bread and butter build right now, going for Essence Reaver first on Xayah, and then going into the Flicker Blades. Makes quite a bit of sense, to be honest. Because I did try the other build, one of the other good builds, which is, Yuntel's into Infinity Edge, then into Flicker Blade. It doesn't, it has a too long item spike, I would say. Oh, Akali gets ulted by the Malzahar, and Nocturne jumps on top of that one. Another kill there, and Malzahar picks up the prize for that one. And we're 12 minutes in, and it's 5-12 in favor of the red team. 2,000, almost, yeah, 2,000 gold lead right now in favor of the red team. Blue team not really finding anything really to play out of this one right now. And that's just how it kind of goes right now. Malzahar already with the Blackfire Torch. Nocturne with the Stride Breaker and Heartsteel on the Tahm Kench, while Xayah has the Essence Reaver Sundered Sky on the Pantheon. Aatrox picked up the Eclipse. Oh, jump on top of the Ezreal. Ezreal dizzy out of this way right now. Good route there from the Senna. Gives him an opportunity there. And now Shaco's coming in there from the side. Xayah is farming up there. Meanwhile, Shaco is coming in there. Xayah tries to find a way out of this one. Gets smited as well. And there's no opportunity to really get out of that one. Ezreal picks up the double for that one. And as I said, this is kind of like the thing. One side of the jungler does pop up bot, and the other one does not really focus any way, shape, or form into bot lane, and we're seeing this once again. So we see the Eclipse on the Aatrox. We do see the Psycho Blade on the Shaco. Kind of no, Akali's not going to go for no. I hope that's not what I'm thinking it is. If it is, could get kind of weird soon. If the Akali, that would be counterproductive. I'm thinking like right now, is the Akali really going into like a Leandris or something like that? That would be very counterproductive for the character, I would say. And yes, it's a Leandris. What the hell? That can't be a viable strat. Oh, Shaco goes on top of the Malzahar. Malzahar takes quite a bit of damage. Went for the ult there, but the box did stop it. But the damage is pretty much there, and Shaco barely survives that one. Yeah, has to recall there right now. I gotta look this up now because I can't believe that's really the play. I just can't. However, we do see Akali once again trying to create some pressure around the Drake right now, and that's not working in favor really of this blue team right now. Nope. Okay, I'm fine with that. Anyway, we see them pushing further out there. We do see the reaction there quite a bit. Red team picks up the Drake. That's the first Drake for them, I think, right now. Yeah, first Drake for them. So one Drake for each right now. We do see Aatrox once again going in onto the Tahm Kench. This is not looking good. Gets kicked into the tower range and goes down completely. It's eaten up and thrown out there and no chance whatsoever. I really don't get the Akali pickup. Holy moly. Okay. Nocturne comes in there, gets on top of the Senna right now. Senna trying to survive there, but no opportunity there really. Nocturne just puts him down. Ult from the Malzahar. Nocturne doesn't really have the HP to really fight this one out. Shaco goes with the copy there. They do get a pickup here on the Nocturne. Nocturne goes down as well, and Shaco falls to the Xayah. In the box, the clone does fall there, but it doesn't really matter in this case. 8 to 15, about 15:45 here right now. Akali looking for an opportunity to get on top of somebody. Xayah's taking quite a bit of damage. Featherstorm being pulled out of here. Akali gets a good positioning here, gets the ult out of there, and takes down the Xayah without any whatsoever problems here. Pantheon working his magic, trying to get a pickup here. Tahm Kench looking for an opportunity to get around there, and Akali doesn't find a way out of this one. Tongue lashed to death, and Aatrox gets to watch the thing happen. And the blue team are just getting pressure. They still are only about 2,000 gold behind, but that's probably thanks to the shutdowns and everything, if I guess correctly. Actually, not really that much, but hey. Okay, Aatrox pulls down Malzahar. That's a play right now. Leander's storming on the Malzahar, so he has both his burdens already. He can work towards the third one, but holy mo... I'm still shocked by the EP in there from the Tahm Kench onto the box. This is not the best situation to be in right now. There's kind of pressure coming around there. Going in there, but Shaco dropped almost down completely there. They do have to give up Rift Toad for this play right now. And Shaco trying to find a way through this one, but nothing to be done about this one. Flash there, clone immediately dies because it was pretty low already. I'm overextending pretty much his reach right now, I would say. Oh, Senna ult comes out of there as well, and the OTP in there from the Aatrox on the side gets on top of the Pantheon. He has no opportunity to get out of that one, and he does get a stun there. A lot of damage there. Xayah is now in a precarious situation, and look, Flash comes out of there. And that's another trade. Nocturne not looking good there. Aatrox trying to find another pick here. And we're at 11 to 16, and the gold difference is almost even. Not a good situation to be in if you are this red team right now. You got more kills. The farm is probably the reason why they're still good. Is the reason why they're still good in this game. Senna gets now put into a bad situation there. Gets taken down by Xayah. Akali goes in there. I don't really see what the Akali is doing in this game anymore, really. She gets taken down there, completely gone out of this one. I don't get the Leandra's pickup at all. Holy moly, I don't know what this is right now. However, right now the red team is looking to push their advantage further. They're getting slightly a lead now. Malzahar is getting pressured quite a bit there by the Shaco. Shaco's taking quite a bit of damage as well. He goes down before he even gets the hands on the Malzahar. Malzahar does open up the trap as well, and that is fine by him, and he lives through that one. Collector picked up by the Shaco. That picks up the number 40 Flicker Blade, so that's 2 items already for the Xayah. We do have 2 items on the Ezreal as well, but one is only the Manamuna, not the Muramana. So that's a bit of something about that one. Nocturne takes the tower shot. That's not really the play you want to see that much from your jungler right now. I mean, there's some opportunity. There's like 40 seconds left till the next dragon, which would be the second for either team right now. And we're still at 11 to 20 here, and the lead is slowly growing. Malzahar is in a bad situation right now. Gets trapped up there as well. Tries to walk away and manages to do so, but not the best opportunity to play around right now. Tahm Kench trying to put some more pressure onto the Aatrox, and Aatrox just hoping to survive right now. Because this Tahm Kench just beats him up as much as he can. And Malzahar, I'm not too sure you really want to look for the opportunity there. But Pantheon goes in with the ultimate. Akali is not in a good situation there. Put down a ward. It gets on top of the Akali. Akali's trying to survive this one as much as she can, really. But now Malzahar finds her there. Goes for the jump there. has the opportunity to jump out of this problem and walks away, but Nocturne comes in from the side, gets on top of her, and that is Agana Kali. The assassin got assassinated here. Jaco looking for an opportunity to get on top of the Nocturne. Nocturne takes quite a bit of damage. Smite thrown out of there already. Senna comes in from the side, gets a root up onto the Xayah, and that's not where you want to be if you are this team right now. And that's the dead jungler. Ezreal looking for some pressure here on the side right now. Xayah gets pressured quite a bit out of this. Senna's burning slowly down and goes down there. And now Ezreal's trying to find a way to survive here. He does get attacked by the Malzahar and goes down. XM art on the Nocturne, so he has more ults and opportunity right now. Tahm Kench just walking away, puts the Ignite as well onto that my guy, and Shaco is going whatsoever in the top side, fighting there around here. And this is going to be the play you got to keep an eye out for. And 3 are going for the Tahm Kench, and he survives this one, so this should be an open Drake whatsoever here right now. And the red team look like they pick it up. Yep, pick it pretty much up there. And that is now a Thornmail for the Tahm Kench. Well, there's not much more right now on the Aatrox. Malzahar picks up the Crystal Scepter as well. Rallies is in the hand now as well. A lot of opportunity. Nocturne pretty far forward alone here right now. And the damage, I'm not too sure the Akali is really doing the damage here. I'm wondering what the next item is going to be, because I don't know what this plays right now. Pantheon gets on top of the Akali, but not really much opportunity to do something about that one. But they back off. There's some pressure being put on this red-blue team still. The lead is only about a bit more than 500 gold. The lead has been slowly melting further and further. I mean, one part is on my side that I'm a Xayah really in the fights more than really farming anywhere, and I feel like that could be an issue that I need to soon rectify. Got to be completely transparent about that one, because that has, yeah, pretty much that's a big lead for the Ezreal compared to me. That's pretty much off the farm just alone. And Nocturne gets on top of the Ezreal as we were talking about him, and Ezreal's not going to find a way out of this one. Nocturne's just going to slap him down, take him out. They're completely gone. Plays in there. There comes the ult on the Aatrox. He's gone right now. The copy falls now. We do have a Rift Herald still working, so Tom is looking for the charge. Goes through the trap, no problem whatsoever. Root on the Xayah and the Tahm Kench. Malzahar was in a bad spot there. Akali's trying to find a way out of this one. No opportunity whatsoever. Charge there from the Tahm Kench, looking for something, but walks into the wall. That's going to be an inhibitor gone, though. Simple play there. Tahm Kench goes a bit too far forward, I feel like, right now. Senna takes quite a bit of damage. Shaco's there still as well. Jelly gets another charge and takes quite a chunk out of the tower there, and this is now an opportunity. Shaco trying to hold up as much as you can, really. And now the red team look like they want to pull out of the situation, because honestly, this is not where you want to be right now. Tahm Kench goes a bit too far forward. Gets the root on to the Pantheon as well. Tom is dropping pretty low in this fight right now. Ezra goes up with the old Featherstorm, comes out as well. Good root on foot multiple there. Pantheon goes in there, gets a kill onto the Shaco, but falls as well. Nocturne looking for a way out of his Huma's Ghostblade now on the Shaco. That's a bug right now. Oh no, it's the Pantheon who has an Eclipse now. I was like, Aatrox had already won. But no, he picked up the Sundered Sky, while Pantheon picked up the Eclipse after having a Sundered Sky already. So that's 1 for 1 in that case. Malzahar and Akali meet once again. I'm really not sure what this Akali build does. Holy smokes. But Malzahar flashes now on top of the Akali. Akali tries to find a way still out of this one. Gets another E there, but Malzahar is backing away right now. As I said, I would say right now, I'm one of the problems right now. Malzahar has a good farm there. Because Arm Guard now on the Malzahar, that's a good play. Nocturne's taking quite a bit of damage there. Gets caught out completely in no man's land. I don't know why he's there, but it is what it is. So, that's a dead Aatrox, however. Nocturne. Aatrox has died quite a few times in this game as well, let's be honest about that one. I don't like that I don't see the runes anymore. I would like to see if that was a Deathfire Touch one. Do you see it here? Doesn't look like it though. No, doesn't. Where is it? I don't like this new thing. Anyway, there is a dead Senna right now. There's a push. Oh, Tom is holding on as much as he can. Aatrox looking for an opportunity here. Pantheon comes in from the side there. Ult on top of the Shaker. Shaker's gone now. Zaya's in a bad situation. Flashes against the wall. It's taken down by the Aatrox. Aatrox has still survived. Pantheon kills off the Akali with partnership there. Malzahar is sitting there as well. And Aatrox has to hold on as much as he can. Does nothing about that. And Pantheon gets the kill. And that's another. That's 32-19 with about a 3,000 gold lead. Really not that big of a lead, honestly, but really, it looks not that big, but it's kind of just a huge lead. It just looks like how it's put out there. Because now Ezreal does kill the Tahm Kench, which is a bit of a risky play, honestly, right now. However, Nocturne is going for the towers there. Pantheon jumps on top of that and takes a few tower shots there. Gets root up as well, so that's not a good opportunity to be in right now. A bit of an ogre extension here. Nocturne is taking quite a bit of damage. Goes down to the Shaco as well. Now Malzahar is the lone survivor right now. Xayah is further away. Secret Arm God being used there. And a dead Malzahar. And that means 4 down. Only 1 survivor right now on the red team. And that's a pretty dangerous spot to be in right now. And this opens up the Drake for the blue team. That's no problem whatsoever to pick up here. Tahm Kench. Oh, it's Tahm Kench really. The thing is, the red team need one more fight. One more fight and they win this game outright. No question about it whatsoever. That's going to be part. Kali gets trapped up there. Blightcaller picks her up there, and that's 1 down already. Akali is gone out of this game. Aatrox looking for an opportunity there. Pantheon gets a good jump on there. Aatrox looking for some more pickoffs here. Featherstorm once again pulled out there, but pulls him in. Good Blightcaller there, however, still falls down there. Now the pickup is coming in here completely right now. Aatrox sustaining himself quite nicely off there. However, Tahm Kench is already in the base, slapping it down. TP's coming in now from the Malzahar as well, so this is just nothing to be done about that. And Aatrox does get the pick off there. Tahm Kench going pretty pressure. Gets the Ezreal there. That should be him almost gone. He barely survives that one. Malzahar ult comes in there. 1 tongue lash. That puts the Ezreal down. Shaco trying to do what he can. However, Pantheon, Malzahar, and Tahm Kench finish off the base. GG. The red team win this one. And I collect a bit of LP. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you everyone next time. Like and subscribe if you want to. And goodbye and good night.